Hey guys, welcome back to Living Like Livvy, and today is my school play. Well, it's not in school yet, but tonight is the night for the parents, and I'm super nervous because I go on first, and that's no bueno because I don't like going out. I don't know why this is shaking so much. And it's no bueno because I don't want to freeze up. And I'm so nervous. I just probably messed up my makeup. I put makeup on it. I don't think you wanted to see the close up. But I'm so nervous. But yeah. I will see you at the play.
There he is, I can see his eyes.
Here he comes like a hungry villain. Here he comes and he seems quite mad. Better run, better hide the children. Beware this fiendish lad. Big Bad, he's a social disgrace. Big Bad, such a criminal face. Big Bad, must be locked away. Big Bad, should be led to a street. Big Bad, should be thrown in the pit. Big Bad has seen his better day. There he is, I should just arrest him. Take him straight to the county court. Very soon we can have a trial. Read the stories of his swords. Here he comes like canines barking. Better warn every mom and dad. He's a beast, he's a ruthless killer. The worst we've ever had. Big Bad, diabolical, yes, Big Bad. He's maniacal, yes, Big Bad. Must be locked away. Big Bad should be labeled insane. Big Bad should be captured and slain. Big Bad has seen his better day. You've seen your better day. Boom!
Hello, this is Cindy Grimm for EFN, Enchanted Forest News, reporting live from the scene is what is sure to be the trial of a century. In a matter of moments, we are about to see quite possibly the most impressive clash of legal minds this court or this country has seen since once upon a time. After years of delay, we're finally about to witness the trial of the Big Bad Wolf. As many know already, Mr. Wolf, the defendant, escaped a jail sentence when his criminal trial for 3 counts of huffing and puffing with intent to destroy, 2 counts of attempted murder by ingestion, 1 count of grandmother abduction, 4 counts of attempted sheep abduction, and 17 counts of lurking, ended in mistrial. The result of a giant falling on the jury room while they were determining the verdict. Now, a number of parties have brought a class action lawsuit against Mr. Wolf in an attempt to obtain some monetary compensation for what they feel has been an infringement on their rights by the now infamous defendant. It seems the counsel for the plaintiffs, the unequaled Miss Fairy Godmother, has entered accompanied by Miss Red Riding Hood and her grandmother, Mrs. Grandmother. Hello, Miss Godmother. Any words for your event?
Mr. Wolf is a depraved, cold, calculating killer, and it's only of his celebrity status in this force that has saved him from the hands of criminal justice. His behavior is reprehensible and has completely infringed upon my client's rights. As you know, I've always fought to ensure that the good people of this forest get the ending they deserve.
That wolf is gonna get it. We're gonna string him up by his toes and shake him till all his money goes right here. And then me and Granny are gonna get ourselves a nice new condo with a pool on the...
Now, dear, have a seat. That isn't appropriate behavior for television, and we don't want to waste anyone's time. We can't have this trial going on forever. You know Miss Godmother's clerks all turn into mice after midnight tonight.
Here come the other plaintiffs filing against Mr. Wolf.
Oh, television! Yee, I like being fun. They make my voice sound loud. Gimme! I picked 3 and plaintiff in this case and would be happy to provide an interview if need be.
Oh, well, thanks, but...
You see,
I didn't say that.
Hey, you're Cindy Grimm, aren't you? Remember me? You covered the Mr. World Lumberjack pageant. Well, remember me? I covered... I won most best in flannel and most rugby handsome. That's right. Bill Woodcutter. Boy, sure is good to see you again.
Yes, Mr. Woodcutter. Nice to see you too. Ready for this year's pageant, are you?
Sure am.
Hello, Cindy Grimm. I believe you two are...
I'm Shepherd, and this year's the boy. The boy don't know his manners too well, so we're in a bit of a mess to see. But we don't want no trouble. Just a little money for some sheep I lost and to pay the medical bill for the boy here.
Right then. So you must be the boy who cried.
Wolf, yeah, that's me. What is it to you? I'm just here to have some fun, like burning ants with a magnifying glass and blowing up squirrels with homemade explosives.
And shut your mouth, boy. You don't need to first. Well, where's the boy then?
Right. Well, here he is. The infamous Big Bad Wolf himself has entered the courtroom. This is a very tense moment in the courtroom right now. Just feel that tension.
I can hear you over there, you know.
Oh, my deepest apologies, Mr. Wolf. Cindy Grimm, EFN. I believe you... Cindy Grimm, EFN. I'm covering the trial today.
Yeah, I guessed.
So, who is your attorney today, and where is he?
She. And I don't know. Her name's Evil Stepmother. You heard of her? Apparently she's some big, fancy, high-priced lawyer who's gotten pulled into pro bono work she doesn't want to do. I mean, I don't blame her. But I'm another giant. I don't stand a chance today, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you never know. Do you have anything you'd like to tell the viewers out there?
I've got nothing to say to the world. And the world's got nothing to say to me. Don't you give me no flap. Why am I to blame for every little mishap? All my life I've been a good king. I will if it ain't Little Red and the Three Little Swan. Hey, Lodi, who has got the story all wrong. Boy cried, Wolf, you better change your song. Three little pigs, there's a rumor going on, but I got nothing to do with them shafts blowing down. You can ridicule, overrule, step on my tail. Tackle me, shackle me, tip or fail. Prejudicial game and war in the play. But for the record now, folks, I've got nothing to say. I never rape Granny and I never eat sheep. I'm a vegetarian, allergic to meat. I never once been to a little pig's house. Tell them now, girls, I'm as simple as a mouse. Tackle me, shackle me, take me to jail. But for the record now, folks, I've got nothing to say.
He's guilty, guilty, guilty of his crimes. Yes, there's only one thing to do.
How about life in a petting zoo?
You can ridicule, overrule, step on my tail. Tackle me, shackle me, take me to jail. But for the record now, folks, I've got nothing to say. But for the record now, folks, I've got nothing to say.
Okay, well then.
All right, the honorable judge, wise old woman.
Ladies and gentlemen, they say that justice is blind, and if justice is blind and bats are blind, then justice must be a bat. Eh? You may be seated.
The renowned Judge Wise Old Woman is presiding over the case today. Judge Woman is known for her, wisdom. She's known to frequently apply her knowledge as a philosopher to any case. She's also known for her taste for magic beans.
Your Honor, ma'am, I have no counsel.
What? Oh, yes. Oh, your counsel. Well, where is it? Why is it not here? Did you lose it? Did you check your pockets? Under the seat cushion? Behind the refrigerator?
No, ma'am, I haven't, but
You don't have a refrigerator?
that's not what I...
How do you keep your milk fresh? Ah, Lawyer. Well, who is that? Miss Evil's stepmother. She's a lot of fun. I apologize to Your Honor, everyone, for my lateness. Excuse me just a moment. We'll just stand there. Again, I apologize, Your Honor, for my lateness. May I inquire as to why you are late, Counselor? I would come up with an excuse, but really, forget it. I don't do pro bono work, so I'm not all that excited about this case, to be honest with you. Plus, I think it's pretty much doomed to failure. So I didn't prepare a whole lot. And that was an ugly message. The only one was that was a sin of autophagy. So I died sleeping a little, treated myself to some nice long breakfast with my colleague and witness in there. Are we going to get this thing going? I have a facial scheduled at 5 p.m. Yes, of course, right away.
Objection!
The trial hasn't even started yet.
Your Honor, I object to the counsel for the defense's attitude. Clearly, she's making a mockery of this courtroom, and you are allowing it.
Oh, I am? Well, that's not good. Miss Stepmother, I have some wisdom for you. Being late is wrong. Wrong is the opposite of right. Right is the opposite of left. Therefore, if you are late, I will have to ask you to leave. Now then, court is in session. Oh, opening remarks, Miss Godmother?
Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to correct a grave injustice. By chance, Mr. Wolf is spared the punishment he rightfully deserves. He is a depraved criminal. He's lurked these floors for years, preying on innocent little girls.
Yeah.
Innocent little girls, innocent little pigs, innocent little women, innocent little boys, and innocent little sheep. My clients have been frightened, threatened, tricked, eaten, and robbed, and I'm sure I'm leaving something out. Because of a mere accident, this twisted fiend will not receive the punishment he deserves. So we must take from him everything we can. That beast over there must be left with nothing, because he left my clients hurt, frightened, and homeless. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Godmother. Miss Godmother?
No, I wouldn't.
What?
Yeah, you heard me. No statement. Thanks, though.
Very well. Moving on.
You're not even gonna try? You're not gonna do anything for me?
Look, Wolfie, no one's going to save you, and even if somebody did, it sure wouldn't be me.
Oh, I'm doomed. I'm gonna be robbed blind.
Oh, come on. You did all of it, didn't you?
Yes, but why won't anybody understand?
Miss Godmother, call your first witness.
Understand what?
I call Miss Little Red Riding Hood.
What it's like to have everyone hate you.
Oh.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you, Hans Christian Andersen?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe I do.
Red Honey, how are you, dear?
I'd be a whole lot better if I had that monster's cash.
Right. Well now, Red Sweetie, why don't you just tell the nice people on the jury what exactly happened between you and Mr. Wolf on the day in question?
Yeah, sure thing. Well, you see, I was walking through the woods, minding my own business, trying to get to my granny's house to bring her some bread, because she's old and sick and stuff. And then this horrible, scary wolf comes out and pretends to be all nice and stuff. But I know he's creepy, and I'm like, back off, wolf. And he's like, well, actually, I'm all nice and stuff. Why don't you take the shortcut or whatever to get to your granny's house? And I'm like, well, actually, shortcuts are good. I hate walking, and it's for losers. I guess this wolf wouldn't just make up some shortcut or whatever, so I start walking. Turns out the stinking wolf did make it up. He gave me like a long cut or something, so that he could get to my granny's house and eat her.
My word! He ate her grandmother? I'm so sorry for your child. What happened next?
Well, then he dressed up as my granny and got in her bed.
What? This is appalling. What sort of reason could he have had for doing this?
He wanted to trick me into thinking he was my granny. And then when I got close enough to the bed, he ate me.
Ate you too? Consumption of a live human being is a felony, ladies and gentlemen, and an obvious deprivation on one's basic rights.
Oh, it was terrible. Until Mr. Woodcutter got us out. It was so dark and clammy and acidic in there.
It sounds horrible, dear.
Oh, it was. Oh, I can't think of it.
There, dear. Why don't you just go sit back down?
Okay.
Objection. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
Oh, but she's so sad.
Yes, absolutely. Too sad to be questioned. I'm sorry.
Now wait a minute here. You can't do that. I have a right to cross-examine the witness.
I'm too sad. See?
Yes, according to Clause A, Section 12345 of the Legal Code 22F, extreme sadness may excuse the witness from further testimony.
Oh, yes. Well, if that's the case, then you just made that up. The witness is excused.
What?
The witness is excused. Please sit down, Miss Stepmother.
Ha!
I can't believe this. Miss Godmother, call your next witness, please.
I call to the stand Miss Grandmother Hood.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you, Hans Christian Andersen? You betcha.
Thanks, Granny.
I will turn Miss Hood, please.
Yes, of course. Now, Miss Hood, tell me something. Do these items belong to you?
Yes. Why, yes, those are my items.
Now, can you tell me, what were you wearing the day you encountered the defendant?
Just my undies, but that's true. Yes.
Yes, I see. Now, Mrs. Hood, is it correct then when your granddaughter encountered the defendant, she was wearing these same items?
Yes. Well, not all the exact same items. I had a spare nightgown and bonnet, but another pair of glasses.
And at this point, he had eaten you. Is that correct?
Yes, it was. Yes, it is.
So not only did the big bad wolf eat you, but insisted that you move your glasses, which you so desperately needed.
Yes, it was terrible.
Terrible. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we've heard that word before, haven't we? Miss Hood's granddaughter described it the same way, and quite frankly, I think they're being kind, as is in their nature to be. So the defendant not only ate an old woman and her granddaughter, but insisted that the old woman remove the glasses, which she desperately needed to see in order to see before he did so. The kind of psychological strain Miss Hood must have endured would have been unthinkable. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Wolf is an evil vandal and a killer of sheep, not to mention a freak who likes to dress up in granny clothes and devour little old ladies. You're a sicko, Mr. Wolf, and it ain't gonna happen no more. He's got a history of hiding out and scaring little girls in the woods. We got a wolf who's been stealing sheep and eating just as much as he could. And there's a poor old woman who was dinner for a thief in a hood.
You're nothing but a thief in the hood.
And now the big bad wolf ain't gonna scare nobody no more.
No more.
No more.
No more.
I say the big bad wolf ain't gonna scare nobody no more.
No more.
That's for sure.
No more.
He's going straight downtown and he ain't coming round no more.
No more.
That's for sure.
No more.
He's got a history of vandalism, blowing down houses for fun.
Oh yeah.
He's been huffing and buffing and getting little pigs on the run. Hey, Mr. Wolf, your prowling criminal days are done.
Your criminal days are done.
And now the big bad wolf ain't gonna eat nobody no more.
No more.
No more.
No more.
I say the big bad wolf ain't gonna eat nobody no more. Miss Hood, your witness.
Oh, I can examine this one? Thanks. Mrs. Hood, let me ask you this.
Yes?
How did the defendant get you to remove your glasses? Did he just ask you? None of that is in the statement you give the authorities. Your statement jumps from the wolf came in to he ate me to then I was jammed by my granddaughter in the wolf's stomach? That's all we get? What happened?
Well, actually, I didn't exactly.
I see you're not wearing those glasses today, Mrs. Hood. Do you own a different pair of glasses?
Yes, that's correct.
And were you, in fact, wearing those glasses at the time that Mr. Wolf entered your cottage?
Yes, I was.
So you were able to see just fine, weren't you?
Yep.
That is very interesting, Mrs. Hood. I think I'm just about done. But I have one more question.
Yes?
What is your carpet made out of?
In what room?
In your bedroom, of course.
Wolf skin?
Yes! Wolfskin. Well, that is fascinating. Who made that carpet, Mrs. Hood?
My late husband and myself.
I see. No further questions, Your Honor.
Where did that come from?
Hey, Wolfie, I said that I didn't work too hard on this case. Still doesn't mean I'm not the best there is. Plus, maybe I like you a little bit of a sudden.
That was a stunning turn of events. This case may prove more of a battle for Miss Fairy Godmother than she had planned.
Oh, shut up.
The witness is excused. Would you like to call another witness, Miss Godmother?
Yes, I would. I call to the stand Mr. Bill Woodcutter.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you, Hans Christian Andersen? I do indeed.
Mr. Wolf, what do you do for a living?
I'm a woodcutter. I cut wood. I also play a pageant, lumberjack pageant.
Yes. So, as part of your job, you carry an axe. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you're licensed to use that axe in cases of emergency, are you not?
Yes, I certainly do.
And is it not part of the woodcutter's code that you must always respond to innocent people in need?
It is part of the code, and I uphold that part of the code.
So in other words, when you encounter emergency in the woods, you're obligated to respond quickly and courageously? And you did, sir. You're a true hero, sir.
Well, thank you, ma'am.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Witness, Miss Stepmother?
Thank you. Now, Mr. Woodcutter, let's talk about this woodcutter's code, shall we?
Okay.
How do you know when there's an emergency in the woods that you need to respond to?
Well, it depends. In the situation. If I hear a scream, I respond to it.
I see. You see it then, do you? Mr. Woodcutter, would you care to tell us why you went into Mrs. Hood's cottage that day? There seems to be nothing in the police report about why you went in. Did you hear her scream?
No, not exactly.
Did you see the defendant enter the house and become suspicious?
Well, okay. I was snooping around the house.
Snooping? Whatever for?
I was looking for pie to steal off the windowsill. Double gas.
I see. And why would you ever do that? I thought you were a hero.
Well, woodcutting don't pay so good. That's why I do the pageants. But you only get the big money from the first prize. I haven't done that yet. I was hungry.
And then while you were trying to steal something, you happened to see in the window what exactly?
I saw that wolf right there, licking his chops.
Well, all right then. Tell me though, how did you know? I mean, 100% sure no, that Mr. Wolf had eaten your friends and that you were justified in cutting him open. Because that's what you did, isn't it? You cut my client open with an axe.
Well, he's a wolf.
Oh, so you just got to cut him open because he's a wolf?
Yeah.
No other reason?
Nope.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Another stirring cross-examination from stepmother. This is interesting.
Shut up. Oh. Miss Godmother, do you have another witness?
Yes, I called the 3 little pigs.
Objection. You
can't call 3 witnesses at once. Your Honor, it's essential to my case that the witnesses be called at one time.
It is? Your Honor, may I approach the bench?
Well, this is unorthodox, but I suppose so. Counselors, why don't you join us?
What is it? My siblings aren't really competent to testify without me. What do you mean?
They're, immature?
No, you could say it. They're stupid. They're too stupid.
Well, I see no problem. Miss Stepmother? I think I'm fine with that.
Very well. 3 little pigs, please take the stand.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you, Hans Christian Andersen?
Who? What? Yes.
Good enough. Now, would you each please give to the court your names?
How can I say your name? Oh, my name is Onay.
Nay, don't you mean...
Don't worry about it. My name's what? My name's 3.
Okay, anyway, oh, nay. Why don't you tell us what happened to you in your house?
My house? Oh yeah! My first house. I built a house, then it fell over. Now I live in another house.
How'd it fall down?
A fox blew it down.
A fox? You sure it wasn't a wolf?
Ah! A wolf! Ah! What's a wolf doing here? Ah! He's gonna hop up and eat me! Oh no! Ah!
Calm down, calm down. Calm down. Was that the creature that blew down your house?
Yeah, that was a fox.
Don't you mean wolf?
Yeah, wolf. This is the wrong song.
Was that the creature that blew down your house?
Yeah, that was the fox.
Don't you mean wolf?
Yeah, wolf. I was lying in bed watching Lovvy Texas Ranger when I heard this commotion outside. There was a mighty gust of wind and a stench of danger. When I saw who it was, I nearly died. Then the shack started shaking and I got claustrophobic. Didn't really know just what to do. I ain't shaking down hard since I gave up aerobics. My little fat pooper left us through. Then he huffed and he puffed and he puffed and he huffed and he commenced to blow the house down. When the shack started falling, I started hauling. There was nothing left but straw all around.
There was nothing left but straw all around. Okay, anyway, 2-0. Did that creature also blow down your house? No, your first house. Did he blow down your first house?
Oh, my first house. What an answer. Yeah, it was that guy. I was sitting on the bed watching TV. It came puffing through the house like a made me shiver and made me shiver. The whole big house started shaking and saying and twisting. I was shocked. When I saw Mr. Wolf just drowning in out, she was saying, poor child.
wait, you're safe. Now, Bree, would you care to give your story to the court?
Well, of course. One day, one day, my siblings and I lived together, and with my parents, and we decided to move from our parents' and childhood home and build our own homes, not too far apart, but far enough to grant ourselves a reasonable amount of independence.
I see.
Well, that blessed, bloated, maniacal wolf came and blew around and blew both my siblings' homes, and they came to live with me out of fear that he might attempt to eat them. We were also frightened for such a time as he looked around our homes. We barely ate, we barely slept, and our personal hygiene went to the dogs. I mean, look at all this hair on my chinny chin. I haven't shaved in weeks.
It sounds horrible, dear.
Yes, it was terrible.
Ladies and gentlemen, these poor pigs were so frightened they couldn't even shave.
Yes, and he called us the 3 little pigs.
Doesn't everyone?
Well, yeah, but he said it in a really mean, nasty sort of way. It made me feel like he was trying to demean us.
Your Honor, this is, well then, I have no more questions. I'm too outraged with the defendant's behavior.
Very well, Miss Godmother. Miss Godmother, your witness?
Thank you, Your Honor. Oh, nay, tell me something.
Once I tried to pick up my own feet.
What?
I told you something.
No, I want you to tell me what your first house was made of.
My first house? My first house?
Remember the one you told us about before?
Oh yeah, straw.
Straw, I see. And you two,
I'm not kosher.
what? Oh, no. I don't want you to tell me something. I want you to tell me what your first house was made of.
That has nothing to do with me not being kosher.
No, it doesn't.
That's okay.
Yeah. What was your first house made of?
Sticks.
6. I see. And you 3? And what is the house made of in which you all now 3 live? What the house that you built? What is it made out of?
Brick.
Brick. And it hasn't been blown over by means of wolf or anything else?
No, it has not.
And it is up to all the building codes, I assume.
Of course. What do you take me for?
Now, 3. What about your siblings' former homes? Are straw and sticks building materials approved by the zoning board?
No, they are not.
I didn't think so. Do you think your siblings' homes would have lasted long in, say, a hurricane or a tornado or out in a light breeze?
No. I do not.
But they're very safe and cozy now, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Now, just one more question.
Yes?
Did my client ever say he was going to eat any of you?
No.
So how do you know that's what he wanted to do? How do you know he wasn't just trying to make sure your homes were safe and secure?
Well, because
No further questions, Your Honor.
the 3 little pigs, witnesses, are excused.
Your Honor, I have one more witness.
Call him.
I go to the stand.
Miss Old Shepherd.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you, Hans Christian Andersen?
Yes, I do.
Mr. Woodcutter, Miss Shepherd, what is it that you do for a living?
Well, I'm a shepherd. I herd sheep.
And can you tell us who that boy is?
Well, that's my boy. He watches my sheep.
And what did he tell you one day?
Well, it was actually 3 days.
Why don't you just tell us what happened on the 3rd day?
Yes. Well, on the 3rd day, we were tied out that there was a wolf in the field, stole my sheep, and ate him and knocked the boy up a tree.
I see.
And no one came to help the boy out because the boy was seen 2 days before.
Thank you so much, Miss Shepherd. That's really enough.
Alright.
Miss Stepmother?
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll be brief, Miss Shepherd. Why don't you just tell us what happened in the first 2 days you mentioned? Yes. Well, on the first day, the boy cried out that there was a wolf in the field, and all of us in the village came up checking out, but there was no wolf. We did the same thing the next day. So on the last day, no one done came up to check it out.
I see. So your boy isn't very reliable, is he?
Well, I just...
And no one but the boy actually saw the wolf steal the sheep and threaten him.
Well, no.
So the only one who would know it was this particular wolf is the boy, isn't it?
Well, I suppose. This woman's testimony is essentially hearsay, Your Honor.
Well, why are you still talking to her?
You're excused, Miss Shepherd.
Does the counsel for the plaintiffs have any further witnesses?
No.
Miss Stepmother?
Yes, well, the defense would like to call a surprise hostile witness. The defense calls the boy who cried wolf.
Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be good.
Object! Never mind.
Come along, young man. I'm afraid you have to. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you, Hans Christian Andersen?
I guess so.
Now, young man, did you ever on any day see a woman in the field?
Of course I did. On the third day, just like the old guy said. I was early one night, I was sitting by a tree, playing my flute and tending to the flock. It was so damn dark I could hardly see, but I saw that wolf right there. What a problem! It was hiding into the bush, hiding through the forest, growling, howling, making no fuss. He came my way and I couldn't stay. I ran and ran like a madman. I cried wolf.
He cried wolf!
I cried wolf.
He cried wolf!
1 time, 2 times, 3 times, I cried wolf.
He cried wolf!
When I came back, 7 sheep were gone. I spotted a wolf just looking at shops. He filled his gun from dusk till dawn. It was him, that wolf right there.
Oh, stop!
Before I could flee, he howled like a banshee. Eyes on fire, he came for me. He swung his claws and snapped his jaw. I climbed up a tree like a madman. I cried wolf.
He cried wolf!
I cried wolf.
He cried wolf!
1 time, 2 times, 3 times, I cried wolf.
He cried wolf!
I cried wolf.
He cried wolf!
I cried wolf.
He cried wolf! 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, he cried wolf. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, he cried wolf.
So let me get this straight. You only saw the wolf on the third day.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, why did you pretend on the other days?
Because it was funny, and it was. You should have saw the look on the old guy's face. It was hilarious.
Are you certain that the wolf you saw was my client?
Well, you know those wolves, they all look the same.
Oh, I see. And I'm just wondering why specifically you cried wolf on the days there was no wolf.
Because wolves are bad. Big and bad, you know?
Oh, so everybody knows wolves are big and bad.
What are you trying to drive at, lady?
Are you aware that a prank emergency call is a crime, young man?
Well, yeah, everybody's trying to ruin my fun.
So you knew you were breaking the law when you cried wolf?
Heck yeah.
But wolves are big and bad.
I don't need this from you, lady.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Godmother?
Hey, can I leave? I got a flush while I'm fishing on the toilet.
No questions, Your Honor.
Wow, you sure are something. You know, this might not be as bad as we thought.
Miss Stepmother, any further witnesses?
Yes, I would like to call the best psychiatrist now. She has years of full hands-on experience in the field of this. I call Miss Lovvy.
Do you swear to call the truth, to say the whole truth and nothing but the truth? So help you, Hans Christian Andersen?
I don't like swearing.
Please?
Oh, all right. Yes, I swear.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Oh, no.
Pardon?
I need a tuffet.
A what?
A tuffet, ma'am. She needs a tuffet.
Oh, a tuppet. Yes, well, someone go fetch a tuppet.
I don't think anybody knows what that is.
Oh, thank heavens. Neither do I. I don't think anyone knows what that is. Why don't we just have her stand?
What's taking so long?
Miss Muffet requires
A tuppet. I cannot sit without a tuppet.
right, like that. Like I always say, there's no such thing as good psychiatry without a sturdy tuppet. What in the name of all that is good and bad is a tuppet? I don't know. I think she's made it up. Why don't we just have her stand? Very well. Miss Muffet, the state is unable to provide you with a tuppet, so would you please stand?
My legs are so tired. I need a tuppet.
Well,
Just sit already. This is ridiculous. Ah, there's a spider in my chair. A spider. Ah, I need some curds away. I need some curds away. Oh, no. I need them so badly.
like a wise philosopher once said, curds and whey and your day's okay.
Yes, of course, Your Honor. May I simply call my final witness?
Yes.
I would like to call Mr. Big B. Wolf.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you, Hans Christian Andersen?
I do.
Mr. People, why don't we just keep this brief? Why don't you just tell the court how you feel about all of this?
Oh, all right, very well. I'm a wolf, and I'm not very much. I'm not a pretty big talker, so I'll keep it brief. When I was young, I had a little sister, and okay. So when I was young, I had a little sister because when my mother brought home a little baby when she went off to forage food that night. She was our little sister, and I treated her like she was a wolf herself. I loved her, and I cherished her like she was the best person on earth. But one day she returned to her people because she wasn't a wolf after all. She was just a human. And I never saw her again after that. And now, earlier this week, I was looking for dandelions in a field. And I saw this boy right there. He cried out, "Wolf, wolf, he's going to eat me." And I just became so enraged. How could he suspect me of doing exactly that which I swore to never do? I yelled at him, trying to tell him that I was a good wolf. But he didn't seem to hear me. I was just so enraged. I took a sheep and I scared him half to death. I ate those sheep that night. After that, I tried to get my wits back together, and I tried to go back to my old ways, but every time I saw a creature of another species, he or she would distrust me, scream, or run away, or something of the sort. I never meant to hurt anybody, but before I knew it, I turned to a length of time. I did all of the things I've been accused of, I admit it, but I can only ask for once. If you take pity, if you have mercy on me, if you take pity, if you have mercy on me, maybe I'll be able to stop. Have mercy on me. Have mercy on me. I repent. All the things I've done. I'm getting sick of taking the lead. For every maladjusted kid with the thorn in his seat, I beg the court, please set me free. Have mercy on me. I've been the popular questions.
Very well.
Stop the trial. As I was leaving, I saw the television line in the background. My brother. What? It's been so long. You don't recognize me anymore? My sister. This is... Wow, I can't believe it.
What?
The courtroom was thrown into chaos here today as renowned psychiatrist Miss Muffet revealed her true identity as the human sister of the accused. Miss Godmother brought out the facts reinstated by her witnesses. Miss Stepmother for the defense informed the jury that Mr. Wolf had not been born a criminal, but made one simply because the society in which he lived in had believed in such and that. And if the jury were to show him some compassion, the first Mr. Wolf had ever known, his ways might begin to change. Now we'll take you back to the courtroom while the jury is about to deliver its verdict.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I would like you to give us a verdict.
But they haven't even left the room.
We don't have time for that. Nobody likes jury duty. I know I always wish they would just get on with it. All those lawyers yakking, those witnesses crying, and those judges. Don't even get me started.
You're not going to send them out to delivery?
No, we'll just have them clap. It's much easier, don't you think? Now, ladies and gentlemen, before I ask you for a decision, I would like to give you some words of wisdom to impart you with. Juries are like submarine sandwiches. They're best with peppers and mayo.
Pardon?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
No matter what happens, I just want to say thanks.
You know, kid, I'm glad I got forced into this case. I need to talk with my stepdaughter. When I raise my gavel, I'd like everyone who thinks that the defendant is guilty, that's guilty with a J, with a G. Anyone who thinks the defendant is guilty with a G should applaud. Very good. Now, anyone who thinks that the defendant is innocent, that's innocent with anyone who thinks the defendant is innocent should applaud now. Now, if you'll give me some time to make some calculations. Aha! The jury has reached a verdict. And we find the defendant innocent on all counts.
Some fancy lawyer you are.
You couldn't win a case if your life depended on it.
Now, boy.
Shut it, Gramps.
Oh, fiddlesticks. I'll never be able to get that jacuzzi now.
Well, it's back to the lumberjack for me. I probably have to scrape up a few extra bucks on the logboat circuit.
Yay! Innocent! We won! Yay! You guys are idiots! Try your own Wait, hold on! You did it!
Yeah, thanks a ton.
You bet.
Hey, you want to go grab a steak?
Huh? Again?
Are you kidding? Now that I've acquired a taste for such savory meat? Well, thanks a ton, and I guess I'll see you around.
What? I'll go with you, brother.
No thanks. You're way too high strung. You need to chill out about the whole time. Thanks again, ladies. See you around.
I believe that. You want some of my purse away?
Well, folks, there you have it. The trial of the Big Bad Wolf has officially come to a close, and it seems Mr. Wolf has gone off scot-free. Any words of wisdom?
My mother, who was a wise woman, once told me, where there's a wall, there's a window, and where there's window, there's glass. And sometimes there might be a baseball that flies through it, and you'll have to pay a lot of money to fix it. Thanks, kid.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Well, folks, that's that. That's all for now. This is Cindy Grimm, Free Event, saying, may all your ever afters be filled with joy and laughter. May you have days of glory and a never-ending story. Now that our tale has ended and everything's looking splendid, you'll find it's not that simple. Justice is never black and white. On this night, as we go along, remember that things may not always be what they seem, but we'll dream as we choose right from wrong. Forever after, forever after, forever after, filled with joy and laughter. May you have days of glory and a never-ending story. Now that our tale has ended and everything's looking splendid, you'll find that it's not that simple. Justice is never black and white. On this night, as we go along, remember that things may not always be what they seem, but we'll dream as we choose right from wrong. Forever after, forever after, forever after.
I hope you guys enjoyed the play. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification button so you know when I make a new video. Bye!